anime recently where they were like giant mechs, and the way that you fucking drove them was going full blown like doggy on a girl? Wasn't that a thing? Am I fucking crazy?
I'm not sure.
Like there was literally like a fucking like the way you drove the mech was the girl was like you were the pilot, but like the girl was like part of like the fucking mech or some shit. And basically your crotch was in her ass and she was like laying in the console. And this wasn't like a porn thing. This is like just like a show.
That sounds weird enough to be something, but I don't know.
I mean, yes and no. The cockpit orientation looks like doggy style, yeah. And it exists! Ursa knows about it. Ursa, what the fuck is it called? I can't remember the fucking name of it. And my search history gets real weird whenever I try to figure it out. What the fuck is it called?
Rock and stone.
Because it's a real thing, I swear I'm not crazy.
I ain't got all day. Let's leave.
I'm not crazy or just looking at porn. Neither of those things are true. I do other things.
Lock and load.
It's basically Pacific Rim porn.
Rock and stone.
Is it porn? I thought it wasn't porn. Ursa, I need a name. I need a name so I can look this up so I know I'm not fucking crazy. 'Cause honestly, if it was porn, I'd just fucking admit it. But this is like something I heard about where it's like, it's not porn, which is what makes it weirder. Cause I could like, I could throw my belief to the fucking wind for porn. It's not porn, I just can't remember the name because I never watched it. That's the problem, that's where I'm at. We need the sauce. 1 second. Anime, or sorry.
I'm already seeing it. I just gotta.
Where the girls are doggy style. Fuck it, my search history's.
Okay, team.
Wait, doggy style cockpit pilot. That's not what it's called, is it? I know Japanese are seriously uncomfortable at any level. Oh, it's a forum talking about it. Did I miss something? What are we talking about? I like it that way for obvious reasons.
Watch out.
Fucking degeneracy forum. Give me a second. Come on. You know what I mean if you watch the show. Guys in above, girls in the back. You are just overthinking stuff. I'm sure what you are overthinking in the show are related. Wait. Darling in the Franz?
Yeah, I just got to it. Yeah, and that main character, I know, the pink hair, I knew you were talking about.
Is this it? It just looks like some random fucking anime. Yeah, it's the girl with the horns!
Yeah, I remember that being in the anime. And, because I knew you weren't crazy. I knew you were talking about something. Because I'm ashamed to admit it, but I've had to draw that character before.
Well, it's just like, no, yeah, that's exactly what it fucking is. And like, you grab onto the handles of their ass.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like, what's their okay, has anybody here seen it? Also, what the fuck is that name? Darling in the Fran XX?
I never cared to watch it. I just needed pictures for references for things I had to draw.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I want to know what the universe explanation for that is. I want to hear the bullshit justification. You know?
I got a couple of friends that watch a lot of anime. I could probably ask them about it.
Can you get them in here? Because I need someone to grill about this shit. I need an expert.
Probably asleep. They work first shift, unfortunately.
I think it's supposed to be Franks, but spelled with X's because of edge. Mechs piloting by men into women's ass is a search term I use to find it. She eats an uncooked steak by slurping it down, and it's so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's one of those animes where it's
Hey, do you guys eat your cow with or without the shell?
I forget if there's any straight up like fan service in it, but there's a lot of things that are on the edge, like the slurping the meat thing
I mean, like,
and whatnot.
I mean, what do you mean you don't know whether or not there's fan service in it? Look at the way
don't
they
remember.
primarily interact with their mechs. The answer is just yes. The main thing they do is like the most backwards, like justification. Oh, okay, I need to know whether or not there's justification, because if there is justification, I need to know what it is. If there is no justification, that's the best. That's just the guy going, fuck it. I want it to be like this, and I get to write it. The cockpit orientation is fan service. And also, like, how do
I'd say
you
that could be
drive
applied to a lot of anime too.
how do you drive a mech like that? Like, you're turning the person who also has their hands on controls?
I think it's some like maybe the I don't fucking know, man.
Of course you can do this. We can do this. It's the first fucking picture.
I can't explain anime.
One of them is
Not
just
my
quit
forte.
when they're in the cockpit, and one of them is literally the guy is yelling at the girl, "Quit making weird noises." Yeah, this has been like I would bet money, real tangible money. This show is nothing but fan service. I will say 70%.
Yeah, I wasn't saying there isn't any, just I was not sure. I didn't want to go outright and say, oh, it's got fan service, and someone come up, actually, there's none in this show.
Apparently, you know what? I'm gonna look at the memes because one of the first
Oh god, there's a lot.
one of the first fucking things, like search terms, whenever you look for the name of the anime, is Darling in the Franxx memes. One person is legs and the other is arms. Okay, Ursa. Okay, Ursa, I want you to think about that and explain it to me. I want you to explain that to me about, because here's my question. Which is which? Is the ass the legs or is it the arms? Because that still leaves, how is the rest of the girl's body the other? Is it just because, like, he's supposed to hold on because they don't have seatbelts? I don't... We might have to watch this. If this is available on stream, we might have to watch this because I will just lose my shit this entire time watching it. Because it's so stupid. It's so... They either explain it or they don't, and both is a content gold mine.